Forget gurus. Forget anyone claiming to be an online business expert without going through the challenges of entrepreneurship themselves. The Real Money, Real Business podcast is here to prove the best insights in online business comes from your fellow online business builders. We dig into stories of entrepreneurs selling their business on the Empire Flippers marketplace so that you can learn how they made their business profitable, how they overcame obstacles, and what lessons they learned in their online journey. If you want to take your business and your knowledge to the next level, you've come to the right podcast. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Real Money, Real Business podcast. We record these interviews so that potential buyers can learn more about the business and the seller to help them make an informed buying decision. If you would like to learn more about this business, including details like what type of business it is, how much revenue and profit it makes, and all of the assets included with the business, simply visit empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business's listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and in the description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. So without further ado, let's get into this interview. First up, let's learn a little bit about you. Can you tell us about your background in building and running online businesses?
So I've got experience building FBA businesses previously. I built up one and I sold it in 2020. That was also via Empire Flippers. And that gave me a lot of experience to, gain more insights into FBA, look at finding this time, which we feel we've achieved, more of a niche sector, something which was less saturated and something that we felt had huge upside potential. Our main competitor in this space is doing at least $600,000 a month, and that's just on Amazon USA alone. That doesn't include their Amazon Europe business, their Shopify business, etc. So we felt just by capturing a small share of this market, this business could be scaled significantly.
Why are you selling the business now instead of keeping it and growing it further?
Well, it's multifaceted reasons why we feel at this moment we've taken the business as far as we can with our current time resources that we have available to us. Both my business partner and I, we're both involved in several other businesses. They consume the majority of our time, and therefore we just feel it would be the best time to exit this and allow someone who can, see the huge opportunity here and come in and scale this. So, I think our main reasons for doing this is simply that we can't allocate the time that this business deserves. And somebody who does come in has a huge opportunity here.
Can you describe the amount and the type of work that you do on this business to maintain it?
We spend, I'd say, about 8 to 10 hours a week on this currently. So the business is now at what I would say maintenance mode. There is some inventory management, PPC, and some limited level of reporting that needs to be done. But apart from that, it's just standard maintaining the listing status. Any Amazon requests that come through need to be done. But apart from that, it's pretty simple. We initially create a social media presence, but it's been over a year since we've done any work on that. That's not required for this business. So yeah, it's pretty small at the moment.
So if you were to keep this business, what are some of the ways you would try to grow it?
I'd say there are opportunities to add to the product line. The men's healthcare grooming market is obviously huge. We feel that products like skincare, other wellness related products could definitely increase the monthly revenues. Anybody that comes in that's got social media experience, this could be reactivated to, also drive revenue, although that's not necessary. We operate in an aesthetic and health market. So higher value items are often sought after. Longevity supplements, teeth whitening, straightening products, lifestyle aids. These are the kind of things which could be added to the product line and, have a very significant increase on the revenues.
Right. And what would you say are the biggest risks with this business that buyers should be aware of?
We feel it's a pretty low risk business model. The industry is solid. And our USA manufacturers are reliable and have been in business for many years. There's always the risk, of course, that Amazon will change the rules and regulations. But, this is the case for any FBA business. And all of our products are manufactured in a GMP HACCP certified environment, which obviously satisfies all of the Amazon regulations. And we don't foresee any changes. We focus a lot on a very niche market in the men's wellness space, but this brand could be opened up to a much wider audience. This market's growing continuously, and so is the purchasing power of that market. Over the next few years, with what's happening in the USA, with the new emphasis on capital markets, we think there's going to be a de-risking there. And we believe that, there's going to be other benefits, which will be lower raw material pricing, and that will be governed by the USA's new energy strategy, which we think is likely to see deflation in manufacturing input costs.
How much support are you willing to offer the buyer who acquires this business?
Yeah, so in the handover process, I will personally be available anytime. I'm willing to offer, 5 hours a week to help up to 2 months. I think that should be more than enough. And obviously, if more is required, I will be available. Once it's complete, I will still be available on email, WhatsApp, going onwards, in case there's any further help that's required. So, we're pretty easy to work with. We're very flexible within reason. We will help in whatever way we can.
Are you open to negotiating something like an earn-out agreement?
Due to the relatively small business size, we would ideally like an upfront payment. Potentially, we would accept 90% upfront and 10% upon set target, but we want an invested party who's got confidence that they can deliver the growth, and therefore, from our point of view, purchase upfront is preferable.
Okay, final question. If you had to put yourself in the shoes of a buyer, why is your business a business worth buying?
This business, we believe, has huge upside potential. There's an absence of competition. One main competitor who's currently doing at least $600,000 a month in the USA, just alone. That doesn't include what they're doing in the UK or in Europe. The business we have generated so far has a loyal customer base, quality products with minimum 4-star ratings, thousands of reviews. We manufacture in the UK and the USA to the highest standards possible. We're currently doing the minimal maintenance at the moment, but for someone who's got FBA experience, we believe this could be doing $100,000 a month very comfortably by increasing the product ranges with another 4 to 5 products in the UK and the USA. The manufacturing cost basis in the USA has the potential for a lot of upside. We'd suggest a continuation of driving the users, but also different formats on fiber, such as a gum format or powder format. Sexual products, stamina products would be a win. And of course, anything to do with muscle gain, etc. This is a very nice business for someone who wants to start growing it if they're confident in abilities. It's cash generative, it's low cost, minimum time currently required. But of course, with more focus, this could deliver some much, much bigger upsides.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. To learn more and see if this business is still for sale, head over to empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. Once you've unlocked this listing, you'll find everything you need to know about this business. So, thanks for joining us. See you next time.